What's up, guys? It's Conrad. Today is June 3rd, and I'm going to be going over my trades for today. Today was a pretty interesting session. There was a lot going on, but I'm not complaining because in the end, it came out really well. So, I'm going to be talking about some of the trades I actually placed today. I think I placed like 4 trades, as you guys can see here, each for a different reason. So, I'm going to get into that real quick. And so this first trade, the idea behind this one right here was I was trying to do something that I was looking at last, like 2 videos ago, which was basically VWAP projection and ascend higher. So the reason why I really entered off of here, as you guys can see right here on this candle, was because we had 2 wicks that went into the VWAP and the wicked it, and then we were really close to the VWAP. We didn't tap it, so I was thinking that we're gonna get a rejection. So I entered somewhere like right here, pull my stops below the VWAP, entered for a long position, and then we got immediately stopped out, as you guys can see here. But no biggie, it is what it is. And then the next trade right here was just gonna be a 15-minute BPR tap and send it to the upside. Basically, what I was thinking right here, let me just sort of go to the replay mode real quick. So I wanted us to tap the BPR gap, which is right here, which we did. And then right off the BPR gap, I entered for longs. You guys can see here, I tapped it and then went for longs. It didn't work out, unfortunately, but it is what it is, you live to see another day. And then there's another trade I took, which was again after another BPR tap. I was just trying to take another stab at this. Entered right here when we inversed these two. And then I saw sort of almost like a CISD, but I entered, I front ran this. And I also saw rejection off the VWAP, so that's why I entered. And unfortunately, it was a slow burner, but we ended up getting stopped out right here. And then my last trade was going to be a continuation short. So on ES, we were going significantly down here, right? We had a nice rejection off the 15-minute, as you guys can see here. And it was going to play out really well in the Bears' favor. So that's really what I did. I decided to go into shorts because the S&P 500 was just going down, and so I wanted to follow. So I entered around here when I saw this flip. Also saw there was like a POC level right here at this point. Let me just I don't know if I have it, but POC level, as you guys can see right here, and we hit the POC level, which is the point of control. And we also went below the VWAP. I wanted to see some sort of like a continuation. And I saw this nice candle just, bumped its head on this fair value gap. And as soon as I saw speed out of there, I entered for a short. And I think exited around here, somewhere here. I wanted to target either the golden pocket area of the OT on the higher time frame, or just the 9 a.m. open. I decided to just leave where I had my profits at because I was satisfied with it. And yeah, I made on one account, I made like $2,300 off this trade. And then these 3 trades I took on the one I always traded on, like the Eval I always traded on. So on the Eval guys that you saw for the past 2 days, I think I lost like $890. And on the new eval that I got for free from Alpha, I made around 2,300. So that's pretty good. So I made the things I lost on my other account. So I'm happy about that, and I'm gonna show you guys the proof right now. So as you guys can see right here, entered. This is where the VWAP tap was. This is where the 15-minute BPR was tapped, and we entered. And then this is where we also tapped the 15-minute BPR. Something I would have fixed here, though, was definitely maybe taking the first inverse. That would have been better because I would probably just secure profit to raise the negative day. But it is what it is. We took 3 steps to the upside because we're at all-time highs. But it didn't end up working out, and since I got burnt 3 times on longs, I was definitely starting to shift my bias since we were wicking so much right here. And then so this is on the alpha account I was always trading on. You guys can see here. I'm just gonna go quickly to the Trade Evade account that I made $2,000 on. So as you guys can see here, I did have a couple other stabs. Didn't really talk about it much, but this one was just a fair value gap inversion play because this was around I think the 50% area of this leg. Um, so that's really why I went in it, and we end up getting really quick profit here. Then I entered for shorts around here. Didn't really work out, but I corrected my entry on this one. So yeah. And then we made around $2,267. And yeah. So well here it says 2,340. Whatever. I think that was just the fees that it took to get into positions. But today was a great day. Definitely have a lot of improvements to make, especially on when we're, trending to the upside. Definitely have some improvements to make. Definitely had more discipline. But overall, today was a great day. Came out positive on the day, so that's really what matters. And I will definitely fix those mistakes that I've been doing today. Um, Also overtraining because I was overtraining today, but it's all right. Tomorrow's a new day, and we're gonna come back stronger. So, thank you guys for watching this trade recap, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.